I have the Odes 2014 four-seater. I'm no mechanic, but I changed out the radiator and was just gonna show you how to do it and bleed the system. I wasn't getting any luck anywhere else getting it done. So you got to take off this bolt for the bracket. There's one on the other side. You know, loosen the hose clamp, unplug that. Same thing, that bracket, this hose. And you need to jack up this wheel to give you space to be able to unscrew the bottom of your shock and rotate your shock up out of the way. And then you can unplug your fans and slide the radiator out. It'll give you space. I have it up on ramps because I was bleeding it, but when you jack it up, it'll drop it down enough. So then you put in the new radiator, put everything back together, and then over here is the back bleeder. So here's the shifter, front cylinder, back cylinder. It's right here. Mine has a temperature sensor for this digital gauge. I couldn't figure out what it was for a minute there. Well, anyway, you crack that loose and you get your machine up on an incline like this, so the air bubbles will work their way out. And you take the cap off, and be careful when the fluid gets hot. You don't want to burn yourself and all that, but crack this loose and start pouring radiator fluid in the cap until it starts coming out here, pure fluid, no more air, and then tighten that up. And then here's the other one. It's right on top of that hose. It's the same location. Just crack that one loose because it's closer to the front. So after that one's got all the air out of it, then you go to this one, and once the fluid starts coming out of there without air, tighten it back. And then fill it the rest of the way with radiator fluid. And then I started it up and let it cycle some fluid around for a couple minutes, but I didn't want it to get too hot. And then I cracked them one more time and put more fluid in, and then that was about it. Then I just let it run, and I found that it ran for the fan ran for about 3 seconds, and then it shut off for 18, and run for 3 seconds, shut off for 18 seconds, and repeat. And the temperature hovered right around 184 to 185 sitting here. I've had nothing but problems with overheating, so I'm assuming that's normal. I got this summer, and I've really hardly driven it, so hopefully that fixed it. And what I did was I bought the new radiator with the dual fans, 2 fans, and I excuse me, I just spliced the second one into the first one here. It's hard to do a video and do all that, but so I don't know, it seems like it might work. Here's the old radiator. One of them's good, the other one's not good.